So you can send me a draft of the document when you're done working on it, okay? Virtual conferencing is not entirely a new innovation, but with the outbreak of the coronavirus pandemic, a lot of individuals and organizations are turning to it to prevent person-to-person interactions and limit the spread of the virus. Although this is quite convenient, some organizations are taking a hit from this new trend. The outbreak of the coronavirus pandemic negatively impacted several businesses, particularly those that thrive on events held on their premises. The Accra Metropolitan Assembly, for instance, has a number of halls it rents out for various events such as conferences and the likes. But business hasn't been the same since the outbreak of COVID-19.
So before the COVID, we used to have about 10 programs a week using the main hall. But because of the COVID, now the programs have ceased. They don't come as it used to come because of the social distancing. It has affected us also because at first we used to use the outside area and the garden for events, which could take about 500, 2,000 and over. But because of the restrictions and then the social distancing, now we have to decrease the number to as low as 50, 60, 70, which is on the bad side because most of the events that we have here are having higher numbers, but because of the COVID, it came down.
The AMA Event Center is not the only one that has taken a hit. The hotels that usually facilitate conferences for their clients also felt the impact.
A lot of the hotels have lost a big chunk of their revenues because of the challenges with organizing conferences and, like you rightly said, because of the move towards technology. But we are hoping that with time, you see, there's something about face-to-face interaction, physical interaction, which you can never beat. Technology cannot beat that. Okay, so we are hoping that with time, people will go back to that normal that we left somewhere in February and March, and then appreciate that face-to-face interaction too has its own gig, okay, and they would want to return to that.
But in the midst of this, there appears to be some others who are cashing in. Jonathan provides live streaming services for several organizations.
Corporate events, yes, annual general meetings, executive board meetings, yes. So for me, it's the church and the corporate world. So actually the corporate people are now taking a key, okay, because you have parent companies in the UK, in the US, and mostly they all fly down to either Ghana or to whichever country they choose to have their meetings. But then again, with Zoom and other Microsoft Teams and all that, I don't think if Corona comes to an end today, any board member would fly all the way to Ghana or to any other country just for a board meeting.
The turn of events has caused some of these traditional service providers to revise their mode of operations.
So for now, we are managing it because some hotels are even providing space for organizing some of these online meetings or digital meetings, as you call it. So it's not that bad. We want to appreciate the fact that COVID-19 is a reality. It has affected our business, but we have to look for ways to go around it. And that's exactly what every hotel is doing. And I'm sure with time, we'll bounce back and adjust to the new normal, as we want to call it.